Welcome back to the Lovin Dubai show. We are now joined by two sisters who are killing the fitness influencer industry, Baraa and Mirna Sabbagh, who are here to tell us why Be Kind bars will make you literally obsessed with nuts. Welcome to the show.
Thank you for having us.
Not at all, not at all. Two sisters, same industry, similar jobs. Tell us about that.
For me, nutrition was a second degree that I wanted to do, and it was after I saw how obsessed Baraa was with nutrition. So she was getting into fitness, and I decided I wanted to get into nutrition, but more into family nutrition.
Okay.
So I focus more on moms, kids, homes, healthy eating, and she focuses more on
fitness, sports nutrition, and all of that.
And is it obviously you guys both have flourishing Instagram careers? So are they working side by side?
I think we support each other in a lot of ways, because I also have a lot of moms who want to go into fitness, who want to feel awesome, who want to exercise, and that also blends in with Mirna's audience, who are more focused on, you know, moms and wanting to feed their, you know, children and give them the right nutrition and all of that. So I think it ties in quite nicely.
We do have a lot of common audiences, that's for sure. So you've got people interested in this and that, just as everyone in the life cycle, you know. Maybe her audience who are not moms yet would not be following my account, but when they do become moms, they do follow in.
If they choose to become
moms.
If
they choose to become moms, absolutely.
And you know the way social media can be a 24-hour job if you let it be. Is one of you better at switching off than the other, or do you have to remind each other, be like, this is family time now, this is actual family time?
I think we always have to remind each other, and then it's always inspiring when one of us, I think, sees that the other one is taking some time off, and I'm like, ooh, time off, maybe that's a good idea right now. Like it is a good way to sort of balance the amount of time that we can spend on social media, because it's so easy for it to overconsume.
But we do actively take time off.
Yeah.
So a lot of times what you see is what you get, but it's not exactly how the day goes by. You know, we plan things so that we can have enough time for our families, for our rest, for sleep, for a good vacation time.
And in terms of other advice, do you share with each other? In terms of, let's say, for example, campaigns and stuff, do you always, I guess, look to each other for advice, or do you look to other family members?
I would say each other as well, because other family members are usually like, what is that? You know, like they don't really...
So it's the two of you.
Yeah, they don't really get how it works, I would say, but... Yeah, I would say
we talk to each other about everything when it comes to campaign. What do you think of this idea? What do you think of this video? What should I edit? What should I do? But we haven't done many campaigns together. So Be Kind is actually our first campaign together.
So this is it. So Be Kind is a campaign that you're doing together. Can you tell us a little bit about your involvement and why you wanted to get involved in this? This was one of your first.
Yeah, so Be Kind is awesome because it really helps in getting those nutritious nuts and the serving of nuts that we need per day, but in a way that's really delicious and on the go. And oftentimes it's you're craving something that's really good and satisfying and keeps you
always
full. Yeah,
this is
right?
what I literally want. Good, satisfying, keeps you full.
Exactly, and you can keep it in your bag, and it has so many different benefits. So I think this is something awesome that we can help people or shed light on, so that people can also know what they could put in their bags or take as snacks or different options that are healthy and available.
Yeah. So what is Be Kind? Just as a brief summary.
So Be Kind is a nut bar that is more than 50% nuts, and we love it because it actually tastes good. So we know that nuts are really good, or some people don't know that nuts can be really good. They really are. They're very rich in proteins and healthy fats and healthy fibers, which most people really miss out on. And they have so many health benefits, but most people don't eat nuts because they forget. Maybe they don't like the flavor on its own. Maybe they feel like it's really dry. So having it in a nut bar is actually really convenient. Like just today, I was rushing because, you know, I was late and I had a nut bar and I was on the go. So it reminds people that, hey, you can have your nuts. It's right here. It's really good. And I think the flavor combinations put in the nut bars are really excellent.
What are we talking about in flavor combinations?
Ooh, favorite is the chocolate peanut butter for me.
Anything with peanut butter, I could just lap that up.
But I think the one that's very famous is the dark chocolate and sea salt.
Okay.
That's my favorite.
Yeah, it just hits differently and it's really good. And they have these really nice bars that are also 12 grams of protein as well, which are perfect for post-workout and after the gym when you want to recover and get your protein needs and all that. So I think it's an awesome one to have too.
So my concern personally is I'm always worried I'm going to eat too much, right? So it's like, how do you know that you're getting the right amount with the bars?
So with the bars, they're packaged to just be enough for one serving of nuts
per day. Okay.
So if you're
That's amazing. You have all the nutrients in one.
So if you're having one per day, you're actually getting a huge boost of fibers. And, you know, if you look all around us, even today, we have so much diabetes, so much obesity, so much cardiovascular diseases, so much hypertension. And one of the biggest drivers of those are the snacks that we have available in the market, whether it's for children or adults. So the fact that right now you can have something that does taste delicious but gives you so much is really cool. And the fact that it's so rich, so because it has a lot of nutritional value, it has a lot of fibers, it has a lot of proteins, carbs, and fats, you will feel full. It's more satisfying than having something 100%. Usually that does not contain any fibers or proteins. You're going to feel like you're really hungry, and actually you're going to have a sugar drop that's going to make you crave stuff.
Yeah, that's what I love about them, is that it's not just, it's, you know, when you have something that's mainly carb based or sugar based, what happens is that the sugar starts to spike all day and you feel even more snacky, and then you're just constantly eating. Whereas with a nut bar, you really get satisfied, and it helps balance the sugar spikes all day. So that is super beneficial to feeling satisfied, decreases risk of diseases and all that.
I do just want to feel satisfied. I think that's what we all want. You want to have a meal and be like, okay, that's it. That's all I want. Are there good nuts and bad nuts? There's lots of different types of nuts. I'm talking about in nutritional value. Is there nuts that I should be steering towards? What type of nuts do be kind use? Is there some that I should steer away from?
I'd say all nuts are healthy nuts. That's for sure. It's the type of or how the nuts are cooked. If they're roasted, awesome. If they're fried, you want to avoid
fries
that.
Nuts?
Yeah, a lot of people.
In
like,
the bars that you eat, maybe?
Right.
Okay.
So the nuts are really good. Each one of them has a different nutritional component. So you've got your almonds, which are really high in vitamin E, for example. You've got your peanut butter, which is your absolute favorite, which is the highest in protein.
Exactly.
So you've got different nuts. With walnuts are amazing for your brain.
Macadamia nuts as well.
So each of them can give you something else, but all of them are rich in magnesium, for example, which is something that we miss a lot, and it can actually impact your moods. It's one of the biggest, with people who have low moods or depression, a lot of times the reason is low magnesium levels.
And at the same time, with magnesium for athletes, it's something that we really need for recovery, and we really need it to relax the muscle and give it the nutrients and things like that for the next day. So magnesium is a huge thing that's available and could really help. And the vitamin E for athletes as well, because it's an antioxidant, so it helps fight stress in the body, which happens with every workout. Basically, it's healthy, but like you need to also decrease the inflammation that goes on, and that also happens through nuts.
Interesting. You guys working together is pretty cool, like you said, and we've talked a lot about the nutritional values, but for Be Kind, you've aligned on something and you've chosen to put yourselves with Be Kind as a product, which is kind of a big deal. Is there anything else that really stood out to you about the brand, or why did this one make sense to you guys?
So for me, I love the concept of it. I like the idea of it. I love that it provides so much nutrition, and I really like the campaign Be Kind. I think it's really awesome. I think they did a kind thing with having us work together on this project and bonding differently. The fact that they want to give back, the fact that they want to spread awareness about the importance of nuts. I think for me, this is quite good.
It's just being like about being kind, being compassionate, doing something that's, you know, good for you, good for others. I love sharing it with my husband, for example. I feel like it has a really nice message, and the fact that it's nuts at the end of the day, which is something it's nuts, exactly. So I think that's something that we can easily agree on.
One pertinent question: who was more competitive?
Oh, in what?
In everything in life.
Ooh. I think we're competitive in different things.
Okay.
Baraa is definitely more competitive when it comes down to sports. Actually, she's really competitive when it comes down to games.
Yeah, oh my God. I can get really angry.
I love that.
I mean, she gets angry at my son, who's 8.
Yeah. I don't like it. He teased me.
And together?
And with each other, I think maybe I'm more competitive when it comes down to like education and like pushing and studying more.
Interesting.
But I'd say now that you mentioned that, she is more competitive.
Well, let's put it to the test. We want to see how well you know your nuts.
Okay.
And just to test out, it's very satisfying pressing these. Have a go.
Okay, cool.
Ready.
Okay, we're going to put your knowledge of nuts to the test. The first person to buzz in gets an answer. Wrong answers gives the opponent an opportunity to answer.
Okay.
Okay. These are Be Kind ambassadors, Baraa and Mirna Sabbagh. We're going to see how well do they know nuts. First question. Almonds need honeybees to pollinate them so they can grow.
Ooh.
True or false?
Say again. Almonds.
And if it's false, we press?
You buzz and then you'll say true or
okay.
false. Almonds need honeybees to pollinate them so they can grow.
False.
The answer is true. First point to Baraa.
Yes.
Number 2, peanuts account for half of all nut consumption.
True.
False. They account for 2/3.
Is it walnuts? Ah.
We just have the
wow.
for 2/3.
So it's more.
It is more. That's incredible, Shahir. Thank you for that fact. 1-1, and there's 3 to go. 3 to play for. The contaminants in sunflower seeds can help promote a healthy mood.
Sunflower seeds. Yes, true.
Correct. Nicely played. Question 4. Peanuts aren't actually nuts.
True. They're legumes.
There's the competition. Okay, and final question. Cashews are considered a fruit.
True.
And the winner! The winner who knows the nuts is Mirna Sabbagh. Well done, Be Kind ambassadors. We appreciate it.
I'll shake your hand. Good job.
I couldn't let you out either.
Yes. Thank you.
It's a Lovin Your Life water bottle.
Awesome.
Guys, thank you so much for being such great competitors and telling us more about why Be Kind should be part of our handbag diet, I think.
Thank you so much.
Thank you for having us.
Not at all. We really appreciate it, guys. That's it all for us on the Lovin Dubai show. We're back with you every single weekday morning, same time, same place. Stay safe, wash your hands. We'll see you then.